whipping noises, use of the N-word, an Instagram page calling black students monkeys. For close to a year, we followed allegations of racism within Lubbock Cooper and Slayton ISD.
Since then, you've heard us stay in touch with a group of parents undeterred in their fight to make sure the bullying stops. They've gone as far as filing a federal complaint with the Department of Education, and now their concerns have made it to the state capitol. KLBK's Jaxie Pigeon continues our coverage for us. Jaxie.
Matt, Terry, from the start, Lubbock Cooper parents like Tracy Kemp and Sharday McGahey said their children deserve to go to school in peace. What they found out through the process is that their kids were not alone.
We have a pandemic in Lubbock, Texas, of racism that has been documented for almost 2 years with no resolution.
It was nearly 1 year ago that concerned black parents in Lubbock shared stories of racism their kids were experiencing at school.
We live in that district. Our tax dollars go to fund that school. And my child doesn't want to go there in fear that she will be talked about, discriminated against, bullied, harassed.
At the Capitol on Monday, the Texas House Youth Health and Safety Committee heard testimony on House Bill 4625, which is meant to strengthen state laws that protect students from identity-based bullying and harassment.
We need this bill because there needs to be a firm definition of what happens when a child is called a monkey, when a child is turned upside down, when a child is followed in a school hall with an app that makes a whipping sound indicative of slavery. We need guidelines for that. The common factor is they have no idea.
Paige Duggins-Clay with the Intercultural Development Research Association testifies that Texas educators do not have any guidance on how to handle harmful behavior in the classroom.
This bill really does create a process for schools to follow. Very common sense. When you get a notification of any kind of bullying, but especially this kind, you document it, you report it to the appropriate authorities, and you notify the parents involved.
While many of the affected families are from the hub city, some say this is a statewide issue.
It's vital that we lay a pathway out so we can successfully know where this is happening and it can be addressed from beginning to end. Students that do the harm need to know, and students that are harmed need to know that someone has their back.
Not everyone who spoke was for the proposed bill.
I believe that we share a common goal that all Texas students deserve to be protected and free from bullying in our public schools. The reason I am not testifying in support of this bill is because I believe that this bill will create unintended negative consequences for the population we serve.
State Representative Harold Dutton Jr. tells these affected families he wants to work with them to make a change.
It's sad that you have to go through this in 2023 because there are people who would have suggested that this ended some time ago, but that's not the reality that many of us are facing.
Now remember, there is less than a month left for bills to pass the House, but if this one is passed, the law would take effect beginning with the 2023-2024 school year.